Shalom. We give all undergoing praises to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, BAHASHAM, QADASH, and double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone, who teaching this truth and sincerity, citation to the hopeful that the spirit of forecoming So the title of this lesson will be another daily reading. We will be in Revelation 18 chapter. The subheading is Babylon is fallen. Okay, so this is referring to America. Okay, because yes, there was an ancient Babylon, right? But that Babylon, that ancient Babylon already fell. Okay, puts on back to the Nebo dynasty, right? Um, so um, the last ruler was Belshazzar, because that went after Babylon fell, right? The Medes, and the Purge to rulership. Okay, so um, So this Babylon right now is referring to America, okay? Because America is reincarnation. Because Babylon just means confusion, right? America promotes confusion, right? It promotes the same types of um, activities, same types of basically philosophies, manners and customs that the ancient Babylon, push, um, you know. So you can worship any god, etc., etc. Okay, so it's just a big pile of confusion. This country is just a big pile of confusion. I'm speaking about this country because I live in America, so I know, I get the first-hand experience of how things are ran, So it's just a big pile of confusion, it's like a big pile of confusion, right? And people just live how they want to live, right? There's there's no um, like no um, authority, like order, okay? There's no discipline, etc. Okay, just live how you want to do as I will. Okay, so this is what this is Revelation. This is what this is going into. Okay, you're going to this great Babylon. Okay, great Babylon. Okay, Revelation 18:1 says and reads, and after these things, um, so just a recap, Revelation 17. Um, we'll getting okay. Revelation 17. We're going into the angels that were showing the vision um, to John, and John he will send this whore or this woman, okay, dressed in hearted apparel, right, decked out with precious gold stones, okay, and a scarlet color, okay. She will reign in purple and a scarlet color, which ultimately represented Edomites, okay. It was a symbolism which represented Edomites, right. And on her forehead, she was identified as the mystery Babylon the Great. So that whore was identified, um, basically that it identified who she was. She was Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots, and the abomination of the earth. Okay, which is talking about what that America. Okay, the whore riding that beast. Okay, that whore in the midst of the seas. Okay, so Revelation 18:1, and this is still and this is going to basically the destruction of this place. Okay, Revelation 18:1, it said Babylon is fallen. Revelation 18:1 said, after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and the abode of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. So this place, as you can see, because it's decaying, okay? This place is decaying day in and day out, okay? There's no going back to what it once was. There's no so-called going back to the so-called American dream. Okay, this place is decaying day in day and become the hold of every foul spirit, which means demons, okay? These people are possessed with demons, okay? You know, just go to the major cities, right? You see people just in the streets on drugs, okay? Um, all types of things, okay? In the cage of every unclean and hateful bird, okay? So this place is they gonna come because it gonna become like a habitat for like your different, you know, vultures, crows, you know, those things I like to eat because those things I like to eat on dead bodies. Okay, you know, birds are considered unclean, right? You know that you know you cannot eat, right? They're gonna be feasting on these dead bodies. Okay, because these people because this is basically going to the it's going to that she's falling, right. It's falling, which is referring to her basically her rulership, right. Her authority over the earth, her systems. Okay, you know and also that she gonna physically fall. Okay, you know she gonna physically fall, which represents that she's gonna be destroyed as well. Okay, by those oxy bills. Okay. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. Okay, her beliefs. Okay, the doctrine she pushes. Okay, her ideologies. All nations have drinking of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. Okay, I mean my previous lessons. Okay, my the last when I did Revelation 17, right? I was going to the basically nineteen countries that you know have a democracy, right? And support the American ideology, right? So all the other nations, Japan, okay, um, you know, Germany, okay, all these, South Africa, South Korea, etc. No, India, okay, all these other heathen countries, right? Um, basically, joined the route and wine of American ideology, right? Okay, and the kings of the earth had committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Okay, so go over here. I have found this thing on Wikipedia. Wikipedia, I don't like using Wikipedia like that. It's just um, I couldn't find anything better. So let me see. I'm trying to get a new, like an up to date one. Okay, so years of the top U.S. trading um, imports. Um, so an entrance observation of this trade relationship is that the United States physical imports from and exports to the EU are essentially the same traded goods categories: medicines, machinery, and transportation equipment. Okay, as you can see, and this is 2023. Okay, um, so these different countries, right? EU, which represent the Germany, your different EU nations. Okay, there's still a part of that beast. Okay, and it trickle down to China. Okay, Mexico, NATO, all these countries are more India. All these countries except China, I believe, are part of NATO. So China is a big exporting country to America. Here's another list. Um, the 30 largest trade partners of the United States represent 87.9% of U.S. exports and 87.4% of U.S. imports. So the U.S. in 87.4% of U.S. imports as of 2021. So this haven't been updated. Okay, um, it's like it's old, so might not be accurate, but um, yeah. So America, they import more than they export. Okay, as you can see. And these are countries that have that have um, that have left rich through the abundance of our delicacies. Okay, by importing their goods to America. Okay, by exporting American goods as well. Okay, so I'm gonna go back here. And that delicacies is going to riches. Okay, luxury, eager desire, excessive strength which longs to break forth. Okay, so that what that is going into basically. Um, Maybe some energy. That for our nation have fallen because of the wine of her passionate immorality. Okay, so because of the wine of her passionate. Okay, the word passion means to showing or caused by strong feelings or strong belief. Immortality, the state or quality of being a moral wickedness. So these wines, so the American doctrine, ideology is like a strong wine, right? That when you drink it, just if you take a sip of it, and when you start to drink it, right, you start to like get, it start to overtake you, right? You know, and these countries have drunken of that wine, okay, of American ideology. Now they're drunk, okay, they're drunk, you know, they're tipsy, okay. So you know that now that the kings of the world have committed adultery with her, okay, because of her desire to extravagate luxury. The merchant of the world have grown rich, okay, but you're going back to your different countries that that trade with her, okay. So these nations are drunk all the wine, okay. They're tipsy. They're like a you know they're like they're hypnotized, okay. You know, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people." Okay, come out of her, my people, that ye may be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Okay, so who this is referring to? Right? Come out of her, my people. Okay. Remember, this is a angel of the Lord, Yahawah. Okay, showing this to John, right? And the Lord, the nation. This is referring to the nation of Israel. Okay, but who is this referring to though? Okay, it's referring to the elect of Israel, the 1/3. Okay, you know, because only the Lord because he gonna only say a remnant, right? Come out of her, my people, which you're referring to spiritually come out of her. Okay, get our mind out of her. Okay, get our mind out of her, ways. Okay, her mindsets. We're gonna be, that you be not partakers of her sins, her transgressions, her judgment, and that you may not receive no more plagues. Okay, her judgment. The things that are gonna come upon her. So we have to spiritually come out of her. Okay, Romans 5:2. The Lord said he will I would say as a remnant. She Yeah, and And part of coming out here is being renewed. Okay. Um, Romans 5:2 says, "Is this Romans? This is the right one." Right, Romans 8:2. Romans 12. Fuck yeah. Romans 22 is a dedicated service. Romans 22 says, "Be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High." Okay, so and be not conformed to this world. Okay, and this is what this is going to Revelation 18. Okay, taking our mind out of this world. Okay, to conform oneself, one's mind and character. Okay, so part of not conforming ourselves to this world is going to taking our mind out of the hopes, okay, out of the dreams, out of the false hopes and dreams of making it in this world. Because in order for you to make it, you have to set out, okay, to the prince that rules this, to the wicked that rules this world. So this is why we can't. We have to be content. With what we had. Okay, so part coming out of her of Babylon has been being transformed, okay, by the renewing of your mind, being reborn, okay, like Yahushua told, Nicodemus, okay, to be transformed, to change into another, to transform, okay, to transfigure, basically, by uh, pulling off that old man, okay, pulling off that old man, right, day to day, that ye may prove what is that good, acceptable, and perfect will of the Most High. So when we come out of this world, when we are spiritually born, then we think more of the will of the Lord instead of thinking of our own lust. Okay, we start to think we start to think more of the will of the Lord. Okay, and what is perfect and acceptable and good is the will of the Lord. Okay, instead of thinking of our own lust, our own things. Okay, being proudful. Okay, because if you live in Babylon, then there's a lot of things that you don't want to do. Okay, there's a lot of things that you basically are you will succumb to. Okay, if you just have your mindset in trying to make it in this world, right? Drugs, okay, riches, etc. Okay, I can go on and on. Okay, um, so yeah, I'm gonna go back here because um, we have to come out of this place. Okay, if we don't, and we are, we are, it's day by day kind of thing. Um, yep. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people," but it's referring to the elect, the 1/3 of the nation of Israel. Come out of her spiritually, take our mind out of her, okay, chasing that American dream, etc., and turn back to your Lord, being renewed in the spirit, being reborn, and that ye may be not partaking of her sins, and that you see now her plagues, her judgment that will come upon her. Okay. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Most High has remembered her iniquities, her transgressions, what she did to his people. Okay. You know, for example, this article here, a forgotten history of how the U.S. government segregated America. I'm going to use this on another lesson, but I guess I might well use this now. But um, there was something called, I believe, a redlining, if I'm not mistaken. In 1933, it's a in 1933, faced with a housing shortage, the federal government began a program especially designed to increase and segregate America's housing stock. Author Richard Rothstein says the housing programs began under the New Deal were tantamount to a state-sponsored system of segregation. The government efforts were primarily designed to provide housing to white, middle class, lower middle class families. You read Edomites, he says. African Americans and other, you Israelites, okay, basically the whole nation of Israel, okay, that was living in America. African Americans and other people of color were left out of the new suburban communities and pushed instead into urban housing projects. So basically, if you don't know about this, a policy known as a redlining. Okay, so it says he notes that the Federal Housing Administration (FHA), which was established in 1934, furthered the segregation effort by refusing to insure mortgage and near African American so-called African American neighborhoods, a policy known as redlining. At the same time, the FAH was subsidizing builders who were mass producing entire subdivisions for whites with the requirement that none of the home be sold to African Americans. Okay? So you don't think the Lord don't remember this? Okay? You know, this redlining policy, like if you were white, you could like get a house can be sold to you, right? And you basically don't have to pay for it. Okay, the FAH paid for it, like through a loan. Okay, but if you was like African American, you wasn't, you basically got pushed to like projects, etc. Okay, so you don't think the Lord remembers this, Wiki E? Okay, for her sins have reached out to, and all the other things you do. Okay, like promoting the happy community, promoting witchcraft. Okay, you do that on a daily basis. Okay, and the Most High has to remember her iniquities. You know, reward her even as she rewarded you. Okay, so you're saying so the things you did to us. Okay, you put our people in the projects. Okay, you told our people who can buy homes. Okay, you know you judge our people. Slavery. Okay, you put our people through hell. Okay, and double unto her, a double according to her words, according to what you did. Okay, you're gonna get double. Okay, according to what you did to the Lord chosen people. And the cup which she has filled into her double, filled to her double. Okay, so in the cup which she has filled to her double, and this is what this is going into. So you're gonna drink it down, right? Pretty much Jeremiah 49. Okay, that you should surely drink. Jeremiah 49:12 said, "For thus says the Lord Yahawah, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup, which of the wrath of the Lord have their children drinking," which is referring to the Israelites, okay? Because we were never meant to, go into captivity. We never, that wasn't our position on the planet Earth. Our position on the planet Earth was to be kings, princesses, okay, etc., rulers, priests, okay, not to be servants. And art thou he that should altogether go unpunished, referring to you, Wiki E, okay, Esau, and the other nations, okay, that took part in the taking down the Israelites. Thou should not go unpunished, okay, so you're not going to be you're not gonna be freed. You're not gonna be let go. Okay, but thou shalt surely drink of it. You should surely drink of what? The wrath, the indignation of the Lord, Yahawashah. Okay, that cup of slavery, the cup of being a servant, the cup of being beast. Okay. Um. So how much Revelation 18 says how much she has glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. Okay. How have you lived deliciously? Okay. This is mainly referring to you, bankers Elise. Okay. By putting her people through hell. Okay. By by you know basically having us Israelites, our forefathers build this country up. Okay. By selling us. Okay. By doing all types of things to us. Okay. Right, your blessings that you have, right, the fatness of the earth. This is also going to the riches you have. Okay, that's how you live deliciously. Okay, getting the best of everything, basically. So much torment and sorrow give her. So you're gonna get so much torment and sorrow gonna come to this place. Okay, plagues, pestilence. Okay, wars, destruction, judgments, etc. Okay. For she says in her heart, her mind, okay, we were just talking about the top bankers elite, okay, mainly referring to, I said a queen, okay, and I'm no widow, and she'll see no sorrow. Okay, and this is what you say. Okay, you say that this is the greatest country. Okay, no other country can, military, economic, etc. doesn't compare to America. Okay, but with the debt, look at the debt. You're like in about 35, 45, etc. $1 trillion in debt. Okay, so like, which is just going to your maritime might and should see no sorrow. Okay, so hmm. Basically say that no one gonna like see because America really haven't went through nothing. Okay, this is what we got to think. America really haven't went through nothing. The things that America went through, we should go back to civil wars. Okay, your different your revolutionary wars. Okay, those are small things. Okay, but I'm mainly for um you have your time of Great Depression. Okay, those are small things compared to what's about to come. Okay, America is not a third world country. Okay, as of not yet. Okay, because you can do a third world country. Actually, look that up. A third world country definition. Okay, what is a third world? The modern definition of third world is used to classify countries that are poor or developing. Countries that are part of the third world are generally characterized by high rates of poverty, economic and political instability, and high mortality rate. Okay, America. Okay, the economic or political instability. So these things are coming. Okay, high rates of poverty. Okay, these are things that are coming. High rates of mortality rates. These are things we are seeing now. Okay, coming. Saying these are basic things we are seeing now. Right. So here's the map. Okay, okay, no, that shows you, okay, a first world country, America, Canada, Australia, all these Edomite nations, basically, you know, are considered that first world country, right? Because they got the fatness of the earth, right? And then you have here, second world, Mexico, okay, Israelites, Greenland, okay, So America, you're gonna be turned to one of these countries down here, okay? Where you had to, um, people gonna be begging. People see a bag of chip gonna be a bag of chip gonna make it'll make you feel like you won something, okay? Okay. People gonna be fighting over a bag of chips, okay? Therefore, shall her plans come in one day, death and mourning and famine in one day, in 1 hour. Okay, your judgment is gonna come. Death, mourning, and famine. Okay, and she shall be earthly burned with fire. That we're referring to what? ICBMs, chariot fires. That was that referring to. And she shall be earthly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord YAHAWASHI, the Most High Power, who judges her. Okay, because remember, the Lord created the weapons of his indignation. Okay, the Lord he created the wicked for the day of evil. Create the wicked. Put some of the Psalms. And this is why the Lord said, "Wait till I rise up to the prayer as well." Wait till I rise. They're gonna be my next precept. Psalm 16:4. It says, "The Lord has made all things for himself. Yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil." Okay, so the Lord, he made the wicked for the day of evil. Okay, you know. So he made Babylon the Great. He made okay, basically, you know, to pollute this country, okay, to pollute his wickedness on the whole planet Earth, okay, for the Lord can destroy him, okay. And this is why the Lord told us, okay, mainly your brothers and sisters, wait until I rise up to pray, because America's going to get turned to, one of these countries over here, a third world country, okay. Actually, before I get that, a first world country. What constitutes a first world country? First world nations are those described as highly developed, industrialized, technologically advanced, educated, and wealthy, which is no true. Okay, because America does have AIs, such AIs, and but yeah, okay, so um, but America's about to get turned to a third world country. Okay, it's economically is declining. Is declining. The debt. Okay, it's not even. If you $11 trillion in debt, then you are a third world country. I don't care. Okay, no, America is a third world. It's a second world country. At that, and it's not no first world. That is just highly exalted this place, right? It's morally is morally declining. Okay, it's morally declining. It have been doing that over the past years. Okay. Zephaniah 3 and 8. Reads, "Therefore wait ye upon me, says the Lord Yahweh, until the day I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, his righteous anger, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy." Okay? Mainly America, this is going to Babylon, right? The Lord is going to gather all nations, okay? That was referring to that battle of Jehoshaphat, okay? The World War Three, third war. Okay, so we have to wait until the Lord rises up on Babylon. We can't fight. Okay, all this, Hebrew army, Hebrew military, etc. That won't do nothing against the weapon that the Lord gave Wiki E. Okay, the other guns won't do nothing to the weapon that Lord gave Wiki E. Okay, his advanced weapons, his advanced military systems. Okay, he's I know he's different. I can go on, but I'm just because our people are simple. Okay, 2/3 are simple. Okay, they're not spiritual at all. Limit for Babylon. Okay, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication live deliciously where, pursuing back to your other nations and American allies. Okay, you have committed fornication with her. You promote wickedness. You promote witchcraft. You promote America's ideology. You know, you trade back and forth with her. Okay, shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Okay, so you out Canada, okay, is the most allied country to America. Mexico, these countries are gonna mourn. Okay, you know they don't limit for her. They gonna cry. So, there are people that live in these different countries that love America. Okay, you know that want the American dream. They gonna cry. Okay, when they see America burning. Okay, when they see America turn to a lake of fire, they gonna burn. Okay, they gonna cry. Right, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, the great city, Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. In 1 hour. It's only take Lord 1 hour, okay, to destroy this whole country. Okay, and you vassals, and mainly America though, okay, because the destruction gonna happen, you know, in these other places as well, because they're gonna be World War III. But mainly the main destruction gonna happen in 1 hour. Okay, in America, main destruction gonna happen in America in 1 hour. When the Lord, bring all your wishes to nothing. I'm gonna get here in Jeremiah 51:8. Jeremiah 51:8. It says, oh, I like this. I'm gonna start here. Jeremiah 51 says it says, flee out of the midst of Babylon. Okay, this is going into the ancient Babylon, right? But this is applying this now, okay? Because we have to flee out of the midst of Babylon spiritually and deliver every man his soul. Okay. Be not cut off of her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's YAHAWASHI's vengeance. Okay. So this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. Okay. To get him, to get his, his playtime right, with America for what they did to his people. He will render unto her a recompense, right? A basic revenge. Okay. What he did, what he did to his people. Okay. The witchcraft that America pollutes across this whole country. Okay, everywhere you go. Okay, going back to what your chemtrails. Okay, it pollution everywhere. Okay, the trees are gonna. This is why the first trees, the different trees are gonna be glad when they see America fall. Okay, they're gonna rejoice. Recompense mean dealing. Okay, recompense or reward. Okay, so the Lord is about to reward America what they had did to his chosen people. Because remember that word America means bitter. Okay, it comes from Latin word which means bitter. Okay, so it was bitter to the nation, to the children of Israel. Okay, because we had to serve we are slaves, we are servants here, but not to the baker's fleece, right? Um, yeah. So Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. Okay, with your ideologies. Okay, your ideals, their beliefs. Okay, The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Okay, and this is why the nations are going to turn against America. Okay, and that goes into that, going to Revelation 19. All right, so Lord will, Abba says, I go into that, chapter. Okay, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How to her take balm for her pain, if so be she may be healed. Okay, so Babylon is fallen. Okay, and there's no healing her. Okay, in 1 hour, the Lord gonna destroy her. 1 hour, death, destruction, pain, famine. Okay, and you can already see that now. Okay, judgment. We will have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone to his own country. And these are what the other nations are doing. Okay, you know, and we have to forsake her spiritually. Okay, these other nations, they're not coming to America no more. Okay, they seen Americans falling. They're like, hell no. Okay, they're like, we're gonna stay here. Mainly if you're coming to America, you're coming to America to get educated and go back to your own land. Okay, and go back home. Okay, and take the education you got from America and go back home. That's the only thing you're doing. Okay, you're not coming back here. You're not going to America to stay. For her judgment reaches unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. Okay. For her judgment reaches unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. Okay. This is why the Lord said that, her sins have reached up unto the heavens. Okay. And the Lord had remembered, you know, her sins, her pledges. Okay. Revelation 18:5, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities. Okay. So this is basically what this is going into. Okay. Um, for her judgment reaches unto heaven and lifts it up even to the sky. So this place is longing to be judged. Okay, it's just a matter of time when just all hell break loose, right? It's just a matter of time when all hell break loose. All right, so bear with me. So we have to spiritually flee. Okay, take our mind out of the things that according to our lust. Okay, just be content. Revelation, which where am I? I'll start here. It says, for Revelation 18 says, standing far off for the fear of torment, basically for by these nations are gonna be looking, because these news media, they're gonna be broadcasting the distortion of America. Okay, for example, CNN. Okay, CNN is located like in about 15 different countries. I don't know. Maybe in UK they have a UK CNN, probably in Japan. Okay, so these different news are gonna be broadcasting the destruction of America. Okay, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is our judgment come, and the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buys their merchandise anymore. Okay, so there won't be no more buying and selling. Okay, trading with America, right? They're gonna be you gonna be able to, because everything gonna be burnt up, right? All your different your people who deal with that type of thing, they're gonna be judged. They're gonna be burnt up. The merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones and of pearls and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and all diamond wood and all manner of vessels of ivory and all manner of vessels of most precious wood and of brass and iron and marble and cinnamon and odors and ornaments and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beasts and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves and souls of men. Okay, so these people, that let me let me see if I can pull up something here. Um, Okay, because this is what these countries mainly trade, right? Look at this. Um, food, okay, agriculture, petroleum, okay, are things that are mostly trade, okay, are mostly exported from America, okay. So when you can't, in America have the best of all these things, right? Wine, okay, um, brass, your different minerals, okay, riches, okay. They are considered riches, odors, ornaments, okay, sheep, horses, chariots, which are referring to your modern day vehicles. For example, Tesla, okay, oil, okay, make you think of Texas, and fine flour, wheat, okay. So all these things that these countries like to come to America, trade with America, like to get from America, all this is gonna be burnt up. All this is gonna be destroyed. The merchants of these things which were made rich by her, okay, this is how they were made rich by her, okay, should stand afar off for the fear or torment weeping and wailing, because they can't buy and they can't trade no more with her, okay. They can't they can't get the wine. They can get those different vehicles, okay, the Apple iPhone, right? These highly countries were made rich, okay, by importing, right? Mainly because Americans import more than they export, okay? And these highly countries are made rich by importing, right? When you export more than you import, then you know that boosts up your country GDP, okay? That boosts up your, that's good. But if you import more than you export, then that's bad. That means that you're taking in more than you can, you're taking in more, right? So that, like, it's not good, So this is why these countries they're gonna wail, right? They're gonna weep, okay? Because they can't get rich off sucking the titties of America no more, right? They can get rich off sucking the milk of America, the richest, and saying, "Alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen, and purple, and scarlet, and decked with gold, and precious stones, and pearls." Okay, for in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught. In 1 hour, so great riches is come to naught. Nothing. Okay. So your great riches, America again, America dream, pursuit of liberty, life, happiness. Okay, you know, I'm proud to be America. At least where I know I'm free. Okay, you ever heard that saying? Um, and some more things. Okay, your different your liberation movements, women liberation, women right. Okay, equal opportunity. All that gonna be done away with. Okay, there won't be no equal opportunity in that day. It's gonna be one person. They're gonna get that. It's gonna be one group of people which are preferring to elect. They're gonna get delivered. Okay, and then they're gonna be you other people, you other nothing people, you other just you other people that just bones. Okay, just dirt. Okay, you gonna be partaking in that destruction. Okay, and every shipmaster and all the company in ships and sailors, and as many as trade by sea stood afar off, okay, and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, "What city is like unto this great city?" Okay, which is referring to America. And they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, "Alas, alas, that great city wherein were made rich." Okay, by what? All the had ships in the sea by reason of her coastlines. For in 1 hour is she made desolate. Okay, in 1 hour is she made desolate. Okay, so that's a lot in this. So weeping, so and they cast dust on their heads, which basically means they're gonna mourn. Okay, you know, they're gonna be in a state of mourning, right? You know, and cried, weeping, wailing, saying, "Alas, alas, that great city which French America wherein were made rich." Okay, so people were made rich by these, which refer to these different countries. Okay, they were made rich by exporting their basically their goods to America, exporting and exporting, right? All that had ships in the sea by reason of her coastlines, right? Which remind you of what? The ancient Tauris. Okay, Tauris was a coastal city, right? Where different countries would go there, would trade back and forth with Tauris, right? Because it was set on the coast of the Mediterranean. Okay, and Tauris were known for their riches as well. Okay, it had riches, Mainly, it was known for its purple. Okay, that purple, it was a certain purple that you can only get in Taurus, right? And that country, those countries, I believe, like it was like Egypt and those other countries down there, like going to Western, and like somewhere around there, like to trade back and forth. Okay, so you know, America like is set on that coast, right? America is not bordered by any, like it's not bordered. Like there's no like. Let me go back here. Like America is not like a country that is like like you know country like just like in the middle of like another country, right? This is where America is, right? You know, all the different ships, okay, that like to come, they like to travel to the canal, Pacific, the western part of America, like they like to trade back and forth, right? You know, with America, okay. So they're gonna weep. They're gonna be standing far off, okay, seeing the destruction of America being burnt up, and they're gonna weep and wail, okay. For 1 hour she made desolate, which means she's destroyed, okay. She brought low. I'm getting that in Jeremiah, Isaiah 47:1. Isaiah 47:1 said, "Lament for Babylon." Isaiah 47:1 said, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon." Okay, sit on the ground, which means to be brought down to a low estate. Okay, to be they're going to being brought down. Okay, to a low ground, right? To basically be taken on a rulership or authorship of the earth. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, which referring to Edom. Okay, Edomites, so-called white men. For thou should no more be called tender and delicate, and you're not gonna be called no more tender and delicate. Okay, because again, America was known for what? It gives you some things up here. It gives you some list of things. Okay, look at all this, right? The merchandise of gold, silver, and precious stones, and the pearls, and the fine linen, and purple, and silk, and scarlet, and all diamond wood, and all manner of vessels of ivory, and all manner of vessels of most precious wood, brass, and iron, and marble, and cinnamon, and odors, and ornaments, and frankincense, and wine, and oil, and fine flour, and wheat, and beasts, and sheep, and horses, and chariots, which represent the modern day vehicles, and slaves, and souls of man. Okay, all these things is considered tender and delicate. Okay, to like a ruler, right? You have servants. Okay, you have the nicest vehicles. Okay, etc. Okay, for that should no more be called tender and delicate, because all these things are gonna be taken away from you. You know, all your riches are gonna be taken away from you. You're gonna be burnt. Okay, take the millstone and grind mill and cover thy loss, and make bare the lead and cover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Okay, and America been made bare. Okay, through the word. Okay, through the mouth of the Lord. Okay, through the mouth of the the Lord's servants, okay? He's teaching his prophets, right? So you're being shown, you're being made bare, okay? You're being exposed, right? So let me go back here. 18. It says 20 verses says, rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High has avenged you on her. So the Lord, He's gonna avenge, his prophets, his men over Babylon, right? By destroying her, basically. That's how He's gonna do it. Okay, that's on the way. Okay, by destroying this country, right? For God, the Most High power has avenged you on her. Okay, His elect. In a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone, which referring to those icy films, and cast it into the sea, saying, "Thus was violence shall the great city Babylon be thrown down." So those icy films is gonna, the Lord he gonna put the spirit on your enemies, okay, your allies to shoot those icy films and to hit you, okay, and they're not going to turn back. Okay, for somebody to second edges. Okay, when those missiles are shot from a strong archer. Okay, there's nothing that's going to be able to pierce it. Okay, your weapon, your nuclear defense systems won't be able to pierce those ice beams when they are shot off. Okay, you can think. This why the Lord he made those nuclear defense systems. Okay, so you think if he can easily shut it off where it won't work. Okay, so those chariot fires they're gonna be double destruction. Okay, it gonna feel it gonna be cruel. It's gonna be unusual punishment. Okay, that's how it gonna be. Okay. It gonna make you feel like it's cruel. It's gonna be cruel and unusual punishment. Okay, because Sonic Gomorrah they didn't get a double distortion. They got destroyed, but they didn't get destroyed with ICBMs. Okay, you know warheads plus chariots, right? But they did get destroyed. They were brought to they were brought down, right? So America, this is ultimately referring to this modern day Babylon. This is referring to America. Okay, the Lord is going to destroy this little cruel and to this place of cruel and unusual judgment. Okay, distortion. Okay, because this is how upset the Lord is with America. Okay, a judgment has reached up to heaven. Her sins have reached up unto heaven, and the Lord has remembered her iniquities. Okay, so there's no turning back from judgment. Okay, there's no pleading with the Lord. Okay, the Lord said He will not meet thee as a man. Okay, thus with violence shall the great city Babylon be thrown down, and should be found no more at all. So just like Sodom and Gomorrah wasn't found no more in the other 8 cities or 6 cities, I believe it was that got thrown down with them. Okay, you know as Sodom and Gomorrah was made an example. Babylon the Great ain't gonna be made an example. Okay, and they're gonna be like it's gonna be a souvenir. Okay, it's gonna be a place of remembrance to how the judgment on the ungodly. Okay, to you other nations. Okay, what happened when you know what happened when you know um put the nation the Israelites Yasharada through slavery. Okay, you know commit your witchcraft, commit your idolatry. You're gonna be Babylon. America's gonna be a souvenir, a place of remembrance. Okay, and the voice of harpers and musicians and of pipers and trumpeters and shall be heard no more at all in thee. So there are different musicians. Okay, your singers, your whoever. Okay, they're gonna be destroyed. And no craftsman or whatsoever craft he be, he should be found anymore in thee. So your different architectures, okay, your builders, okay, whoever, they gonna be destroyed. And the sound of a millstone should be heard no more at all in thee. And the light of a candle shall find no more at all in thee. And the voice of the bridegroom and the bride should be no heard no more at all in thee. Okay, so marriage gonna be gone, etc. etc. For thy merchants were the great men of the earth. Okay. And for by thy sorcery were all nations deceived. Okay, because America is a big is a witch. Okay, you know, by that sorcery. Okay, by promoting your ideologies. Okay, that wine is like when you it's like a spell. Okay, when you drink it, it's like it's a spell that get put on you. Okay, sorcery, magical arts. Okay, metaphor, the deception, and seduction of idolatry. These are how the nations got drunk. Okay, they will seduce. Okay, you know. For by that sorcery were all nations deceived, okay, which referring to, you know, the other nations. And in her was found the blood of prophets and of saints and all that were slain upon the earth, which referring to those elect brothers, that were martyrs, okay. The Lord, he gonna remember, those blood, that blood, Scripture said the you know they cried day and night, right, to the Lord, okay. So the Lord, he come back to revenge. That's why I say, I revenge you, holy Lord, holy apostles and prophets on her. Okay, you go, because he gonna be a time when some brothers gonna be martyrs. Okay, but the Lord ultimately gonna revenge it. Us on him, on her. So I'm gonna close here by giving all honor and praises to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, QADASH, and that's how I'm gonna say shalom.